Welcome.
Hello.
So they found out that it's not only in South Africa where great white sharks jump out of the water, but mostly there.
Nice to see you. Carry on. You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me. Well, if my tenants want ghoul neighbors, they can have them, though the ghouls must pay and follow the rules like everyone else. You're a clever one, aren't you? I'm glad this situation has been resolved. It's a bit crass, but here's a little something for your troubles.
Now this next step is very important.
You have
Shoot
to
him.
shoot him in the back of the head. I'm just kidding. Oh, are you really gonna shoot him?
Yeah! Man deserves it.
I'm confused. Why is it very important? He seemed he was... All his brains went over the...
Piff,
So, yeah.
order
Why?
has restored to the world.
I'm confused why you did that.
It's actually to do the shoot him in the head quest line.
I'm not familiar with the shoot him in the head quest line.
You have to shoot him in the head. It's a
Who
ghoul
gives that to you? The regulators?
No. It's God, what's his name? Shoot.
Well, just describe him.
It's a ghoul.
Oh, ghoul underneath? A part of the agreement is to shoot him in the head?
No, not from that side. For something else. All right, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of crafting.
I've noticed. Lots of mines. I don't think you have enough mines.
I don't think so.
I think you need a couple more. There we go.
But he shot him in the head because he needed to, because the guy was a dick.
Very
Really?
much
That's
so.
just it? That's what you get for an execution now, just being a dick?
This is Fallout 3. People die for much less.
True, but never mind. I'm
I
role-playing this
know.
too much. I'm not treating this like the way that Pip plays it.
What's the word at Tenpenny, kid? I'll be damned. Really? Good job, kid. I was willing to unleash the ferals and kill all those bigots. Guess I don't have to now. Here's a little something for your troubles. It'll help you deal with our feral brethren if you meet any. Give 'em hell.
This is his name. Kill him. It doesn't say who the person is. That's
I
weird.
don't remember the details, but I do remember I knew it was Tenpenny from the note because I remember reading the note and then finding Tenpenny Towers and going, "Oh, it's you!"
Dog meat?
I have
You
to look at
okay?
it. Dog meat is
Dog
inside.
meat,
Dog meat is now rock meat.
dog meat, no!
He's like the swamp of sadness, a never-ending story. No,
Come on, Artax, move!
no, that has traumatized me ever since.
I
When
know.
I was a kid. Jeez Louise. Did
And then I
that
made the
traumatized
terrible
me.
mistake of naming my horse in Oblivion Artax after him, and then he died. And I was like, no! Traumatized again!
At least he didn't get sucked in. Like, I think that was the worst thing about that, is he was sucked into a swamp. Like quicksand, a tar quicksand. It's not like a quick, clean death. It was a suffering thing. Oh my god. Okay, no more.
And then
Give
there
us
was
a video game.
I got things to explain real quick.
No, okay.
After doing the Tenpenny quest in general, I got the Ghoul's Mask, which is I'll show off what that actually does later. I did it in that particular order because if you kill Tenpenny before you do that quest, he will the person in charge of the what's its face security will be like super against you, and he will not have any ghouls in there or whatever. But if you actually put the ghouls, if you actually just leave him alive and you just kind of go away after you did the quest, he will mysteriously disappear.
Who,
Tenpenny or the security guy?
Tenpenny and the security guy actually.
Mysteriously or not so mysteriously disappear. So okay, alright. So that's why you shot him beforehand, so you can do that quest.
Right. And I shot him right after he accepted and apparently that's it's a binding contract.
So yeah, well, you can't go back on his word. So I guess maybe the ghouls got him in the night or something.
Either or there was some sort of conflict.
Yeah, or he packed up and left his own tower.
Which is
I'm
also,
gonna go see the world.
which is also feasible, but considering him and the security guy were killed or gone or missing,
Actually, a lot
I have
of
a
the
feeling
residents disappeared.
yeah, there's probably a coup. Like they were fine with it in theory, and then there was a kerfuffle, and either the ghouls started it or the other people started it, but the ghouls finished it. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's the hitmen. It's different from the usual people that we find in those sorts of uniforms. The talent company.
So, under the Squeeze theory that Tenpenny is the one that's sending these guys, with Tenpenny gone, why are these guys still coming after you?
Well, we have a note, so we'll find out. That guy all casual with his gun.
So is he like harder than the regulars, or?
Yeah, he looks
They're
like.
about the same.
Are they Talon Company? They look. Yeah, they're Talon Company. I couldn't.
Very
tell in
well
the dark.
groomed talent company.
Well,
Not anymore.
now he has no arms or legs.
These guys.
You took the bloody mess perk, didn't you?
Yep.
Are you disappointed like Squeeze?
No. I would never take it in my roleplay though, because how you can explain you shot him in the chest with a single bullet and all of his arms and head and legs fell off.
You're Chuck
Like-
Norris?
Yeah. What's the roleplay? Oh, Chuck Norris. For a long time that meme died. Oh, there we go. Contract for extermination. Okay, let's read this sucker. Find F-Zero and show how we failed to live up.
It's actually from his
Uh-huh.
side person that I killed
Perfect.
pretty much immediately when I started the game.
Yeah, that's weird. It must have been an old order.
So that I had gotten that actually before I met Tenpenny.
Okay, see right there. Okay, so that's what it is. I think a couple waves come after you, and then finally it tells you specifically who it's coming from.
This is that
Hmm.
specifically comes from a random event. You have to
Oh.
be good, and you have to have it in a particular certain kind of random event.
What I don't understand is what exactly did you do to make him upset? To make him hire people to come after
You
you?
prevented the detonation of Megaton.
Oh, right.
Tenpenny's
the
the
that
one
wanted
who
that.
wants to get rid of it. Yeah, and and if you disarm the bomb so it will never go off, nothing that he does will make Megaton blow up, so he will never get what he wants. So now I don't feel bad that Tenpenny's dead. I never really felt bad before, but I just never understood the rationale.
Because I remember now, like I got that note, and literally within an hour, I found Tenpenny Towers, and then I found Tenpenny. I was like, you're the guy.
You're the guy who's trying to kill me. How
guy
did you
who's
not
trying to kill
recognize me on sight and having me killed? I'm
And
really
so-
glad you got me within shooting range of your face.
So I killed him because I figured that was the best way to stop the contracts. And then I took his head. And of course, he was a horrible dick because I talked to him first. I didn't just run up and shoot him. But and then I took his head and bounced it down the courtyard.
My God. And I'm a good guy.
I'm a good guy. Actually, when I play the Fallout universe, I play like a dark hero, really. Like Spiffy McSquee wasn't really good guy, quote unquote. He had his dark side to him.
Oh, if you're a robot, yeah. And like
Well,
that
no. Even if he was downright brutal to anyone he saw as evil, unjust, unmoral, or just a bad guy. I mean, he had no qualms shooting people in the face if he thought they would make the world a better place.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So that's why I did those particular events in that particular order, because what's his face? Herbert Daring Dashwood. He also disappears.
You killed the ground! You dick!
He was asking for it.
He was just sitting there.
Yeah, I was just freaking. I'm like, yeah, it's just kind of aim. Ooh, this is one of the few places that this explosive even exists.
What is that?
It's a little.
Is that like a fat boy attached to a? Oh,
It's
no, a little baby.
Yeah, it's a little like doll
It's a baby
head in
bomb.
a baby carriage, and it has like a little recorder tape that will cry out
Yeah.
when you get close.
I'm surprised you never came across those. I always did, especially down in the tunnels. You just walking by and you just hear this wham, you're like, what? And then boom, and you're like, ah, fuck my
Never
leg.
saw one. No.
No, yeah, that's one of the first things I came across in Ye Olde Folly Out.
You must have done blood trails, bloodlines first.
What's that one?
We were actually going.
Oh yeah, it was those were one of the first quests that I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the other places that you can find them.
It's the one with all the.
Oh yeah.
Thus, blood in the title. Come on.
Sorry, God, I was too busy leaving kids to die.
Yeah, that's true. You were.
I'm sorry. I take back everything.
You know what's fun? I really, I don't know how far away you, or if you're even going to do that part of the story, but I loved how once you hit a certain part of the story, and I don't even remember what it is.
So I can't spoil it because I can't remember.
Yeah. You start walking around the world, and like this whole new faction appears, and you'll just run into checkpoints, and they're just everywhere all of a sudden. I always thought that was really neat.
Yeah, it's actually a really neat part of the story.
Because it's like they're completely not in the world at all, and then all of a sudden, bam! It's like it really felt like, oh, we're here now.
There's actually a little bit. If you actually go to most of the checkpoints that they have, they actually have scouting people there, like a person to scout out the area. Like I think I met one near what's his face's house.
Okay.
It's the.
Oh, Talkie, no!
There you go.
There he goes. Off to
It's
have
good.
out his head and or body.
3 points. That's about a 50-yard kick right there. Oh God!
Oh, la, 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 la. Jeez.
I can't remember his name. The guy who had two prostitutes with him.
Yeah, the guy that liked to party.
Dukov.
Yeah. Dukov, yes. And I think there's another one somewhere. God, there's like some like dishes that you can find.
I give up. You're not getting any more fixed with me just talking to you.
Ah, the dog is dead. Please go to the pound to obtain a new one.
Hey. Oh, hey there. Do you need something? Hey, you really know robots, huh? Great to meet another mechanic. I stumbled across this model a while ago. I just can't seem to fix it. Great. Just between us mechanics, try some mentats before you tackle that robot. They really clear your head. I know they're addictive, but hey, that's just the sort of risk professionals like us take, right? Here, I've got a few. You're not inside a house robot. Why do you think you are?
Current paperwork on residence now 220 years out of date. Please contact local planning authorities to obtain new paperwork. How may I serve you, Master? I really want to. How may I serve you, Master?
Hey, what happened with the robot? Thanks. Nice to meet a fellow mechanic out here in the wasteland. Here's your payment.
It's like 2 caps.
Yeah, 2 energy
you
cells.
Thanks for your
Serious?
help, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along.
And I
Everything
show
has its
my proper
price.
level of thank
Take a
you.
look and make me an offer.
Two
Maybe
energy
that's
cells.
what he could afford. No, he had 161 caps. He's just being cheap.
Yep.
Look at all this shit he has.
Dude, you could have given me 3 frags.
You could get him some rat away at least.
Hmm. Yeah, some brass knuckles. Maybe some ammo.
Give me a shout
Are
if you
you
need
brass
anything
knuckle?
else. Let me
Hmm.
take a look.
Could you sell them back as energy cells?
That would be really nice.
Hey, are you interested in some energy cells? I happen to have acquired some recently.
Yeah, see you.
Sure.
Price scavenger.
$300. What? 300 caps. Give me 300 caps worth of energy cells. For both of them? No, each. Ooh, 106.
I don't want to do it. I don't recall asking you to.
You
A
see,
bit
I have this
overweight.
I have this wonderful invention. It's called a gun. So do that.
It doesn't even require electricity.
Into Vault 106.
6E.
60.
Ooh, this vault's 60.